Woo!
Ooh, man. How are we sounding here?
We sound good.
Sound pretty good.
It up a little bit.
Let me see. That sound good enough?
Yeah.
Clear.
Sounds
Coming
good.
in. We're rolling.
We're rolling.
We're rolling here. We're
rolling,
getting it done,
baby.
dude.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jordan Perry. Where am I? Yep, there I go. Look at me tooling around.
Tools around.
This is not a home improvement podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Dude, thank you for coming all the way to Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid. Yeah.
Is it stupid?
That's stupid, man. But usually the way I really wanted to do this podcast was, because it's called Manny Tools Around. So welcome to another episode of Manny Tools Around. This is episode 2. Yeah. So like my initial goal for the podcast was to make it like I go to places, right? And like as I'm figuring out as I go along that like it's not that easy to like convince someone to like make a podcast studio in their house. You know what I mean? So some people are down for it and not everyone's gonna be. So I feel like this is gonna be like one of the mainstays of like the podcast.
Right.
I have my light.
Got your light here. And it's already set up.
It's already set up.
That's also classic. That's how I operate when I do things. It's like KISS, keep it simple, stupid. I don't do that. I always am like, well, what if we do this and this and this and this and this?
Yeah.
But it's like, just keep it simple.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple. Well, today we have wonderful comedian, wonderful friend, Jordan Perry.
Yes.
And I just realized that this thing can do, what is it, this?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It can do.
It's a packed house.
Yeah, dude. And what else? Wow, that was long. I didn't like that at all.
You didn't like that at all?
I hated it.
You hated
it?
that?
It was so loud.
That was pretty good.
It was. I wrote it.
Shut up. You write funk?
No, it came with that.
It came with that.
The other ones are rim job.
You want to play
not
one
a
more
rim
time?
job.
Play one more time. Hey, rim shot. There you
Rim
go.
shot. I said rim job.
Rim job. That's a different podcast.
That's a different. That's it'll no. It's this podcast, but later.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. What was this one?
That's just applause.
Applause. Jordan Perry.
Well, you gotta hold it down for them to keep. Otherwise, they abruptly stop.
Oh, okay. There's a volume for. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay.
That's great. That's great.
Go. Yes.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Magnify Brewing, just for no reason. But they have good beer.
It looks like a good can.
It's a Jersey. This was gifted to me by one of the brewers there.
Oh, really?
Shout out to Sean.
Shout out to Sean.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. What if he gets fired? He's like, you're not supposed to be giving free beer to people, you stupid fuck.
Man, you idiot. I just gave it to you as a fucking gift.
Let's tag him.
Right. We're going to tag you. We're going to tag the brewery. Let them know.
But, you can really hear me, like, drinking.
Right.
With these microphones.
That's good. I feel like it's intimate for the viewer.
It is.
Now they know what it's like to be inside of our throats.
Inside of our throat. Dick jokes. So... I want every podcast to be, because again, I'm toying around with it. I want it to be surrounded on my guest, you know? So tell me a little about yourself, Mr. Perry.
Wow. Well, let's see. I am relatively new to New York. I think I moved here October of 2022. I don't think I know. I moved here October of 2022.
October 22.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yes.
To New Jersey.
To Jersey. I made it all the way to Jersey, baby. And I like it here. I like it, living in New York. I've been doing comedy in LA. I was in Vegas for a minute, but New York I think is by far the best.
Yeah, you've been all over. I forgot that you lived in Vegas too.
Yeah. Oh.
So what's the order? Is it? It's Atlanta because you're from Atlanta.
And Boston. I did comedy in Boston.
Jesus.
As well.
Okay, so you've gone
I've
all
bounced
over.
around. Yeah.
What's the order? Is it Atlanta, LA?
Oh, as far as like scenes go.
As far as like your life, like.
Oh, Atlanta, Boston,
Los
Angeles, Las Vegas, New York.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
And by Atlanta, I mean Marietta. I know there's some Atlanta heads out there.
That's like when I say New York, and like I live out in
Right.
in Jersey, like 45 minutes away from the city.
Right.
But I like Atlanta. Atlanta's a fun It's a fun town.
It's a great town. Good city. They got pretty good comedy there. Laughing Skull. Shout out to Laughing Skull.
Yeah, the last time I was there was in 2014, way before I started comedy.
Yeah.
But I was just doing like production, so I didn't actually hit up any comedy clubs there.
Yeah. Next time you're down there, let me know. I'll hook you up.
You'll hook it up?
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
We'll go together.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Go
We'll
take
do
a
another
trip.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down with that. So what
Can I ask you though? Now that we're on camera.
Oh, dude, ask me anything.
This Lacey Chabert.
Chabert?
He's
Yeah.
got a signed Lacey
I do.
Chabert.
You want to grab it? You can
looks
grab
like
it.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah. Go grab it. Watch your headphone.
Oh boy. Can you guys see this right here? This is an autographed Chabert.
Yeah.
It looks like is this Mean Girls?
That's Mean Girls. Yeah.
That's an autographed Chabert.
I got to pick the photo.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you meet her?
Yeah. So I was on this job. Apparently there's like a convention for everything.
Really?
So there was a Christmas convention. Do you know that?
Okay.
They have a Christmas convention, and it's like essentially just Hallmark people there. So they hired me to like light the a step and repeat, like some like area or whatever. So like, they hired like me to bring my truck and a lot of my stuff and just kind of light it and then just fuck off and just like, tool around.
Right.
This is burpee beer. And so like there was all these booths with like, all these celebrities, and you just kind of like, go just you pick a picture, you wait online for whatever, and I'm like, I have nothing to do, so I might as well just meet these people.
Right.
So I went on Lacey Chabert's line, and I was like, because I gotta meet Lacey Chabert.
Gotta meet her.
It was the first Meg voice.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah. I told her that she's super nice. Probably because they have to be,
Right.
I couldn't expect them to be like mean at a meet and
Did you have
greet.
to pay for the picture or pay for the autograph? How much?
I did. It was like $50.
Wow.
It was like $50, but I was like, when the fuck else am I gonna do
Right.
this?
And also, I mean, she should get paid to sit there and sign autographs and meet people.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I overpaid.
$50 is a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Like, it's nice to have, but like, and then like I also got like Danica McKellen's like Winnie Cooper.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
From the
Same
Wonder
thing,
Years.
From the Wonder Years. Yeah.
Really? So this is like 90s?
Like,
or they both do stuff on
Christmas.
Hallmark?
They do stuff on Hallmark.
Oh.
And I guess they were all there. Mario Lopez was there. I didn't want to wait on his line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it just a bunch of women?
It was all Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I don't wanna like talk shit, but like his line was empty.
Oh no!
That line was empty, dude. Chabert's line was packed to the fucking brim,
Really,
dude.
That is
Yeah.
humbling when you got to do an autograph meet and greet and there's nobody in your line, and then the
Dude.
next line's packed. Oh,
Dude, it's like, yeah,
yeah, that
that might
sucks.
suck.
I would think Mario Lopez would have some fans. Saved by the Bell. There'd be a lot of people who want to meet him.
But it's like, it's a Christmas con. It's not
Right.
Santa con. It's not like a
Right.
a fun like party. It's just like ornaments and just eggnog. Like I
Like
didn't,
families?
yeah. It was very much family oriented. I think
right.
that's why there was like that whole Hallmark like area.
get
There was a
that.
stage where like there was like a panel, like any
Right.
kind of convention. They have like panels of people.
Was there booze?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
See, if there was booze, I'm sure some boozy moms would get in that Mario Lopez line.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they'd get in
They'd be nice and
Yeah,
wet.
they want to meet him.
Yeah, and just
fucking-
take them. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what you need, Mario.
that's what you need.
Get some booze.
Fucking yeah. We'll just hashtag. We'll tag all the people that we talk about.
We'll tag him.
Yeah,
He'll appreciate that.
he'll appreciate. Yeah, that his line was empty. Yeah, I hope he sees it and he's like, "Who the fuck are these people?"
Right. He'll come back and he'll do his own podcast where he corrects us.
Yeah, and it'll a lot more people will watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
But podcast beef is a good way to get your podcast going.
That's true.
It's the second episode. I think you need to start some beef.
Yo, okay, so my first beef will be with Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez. Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Right.
I didn't think. All right, AC Slater. Fuck it. That was AC Slater, right?
Yeah,
Mario
he's
Lopez.
AC Slater.
Yeah,
He's also
yeah.
pretty ripped. So like, if you want to fight Mario Lopez, I think he'd low key be down, and he might. I think he boxes. Like,
Yeah.
Pretty,
No, he'd beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
would, yeah.
There's no way
Yeah.
I'd win that fight.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't remember how tall he was. I don't
he's
think
like
I don't
average
think
height.
he's that tall.
But I think he's just fit. Like I think he legit
He's
boxes.
ripped. Yeah.
And
yeah.
he's like constantly working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm drinking beer on this
Right.
podcast.
Right.
So back to you, man. Like what made you
Right.
start comedy? This grueling
Oh my God.
journey?
What made me start comedy? I think I was in college and I was in a sketch group, and one of the guys in my group did stand up, and I went to an open mic with him one time. This is in Boston, so this is grandma's basement, which I don't even know if that place exists anymore, but it was in, I think it was a Hyatt or a Hilton, something like that, some hotel. They had a Chinese restaurant, and in that Chinese restaurant they had a bar, and in the back of that bar they had an open mic.
It was like Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah, it's like
almost.
Russian
Yeah.
like nesting doll of
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
open
yeah.
mics. You gotta like go through a thing, through a thing, through a thing, through a thing. But they had an open mic, and that was the first time I got up. And I'm trying to remember. I think I did a joke about I feel like cats always want to fuck you.
Cats. What? do you remember the joke?
I don't remember. It was a very loose
Okay.
premise, but this how cats are always showing you their asshole, and like they're always kind of like the tail and shit.
Yeah.
Like they're always like trying to get you to fuck them.
They're seductive animals.
They're seductive animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it worked, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. But that was one of the things I said, among other things. But
I feel like you would remember if it worked.
I don't remember doing bad. I did good enough to where I wanted to keep going.
Just that joke in general.
Just the whole set.
The whole set, yeah.
In general. It wasn't a bad enough experience.
Was
I
it
was like,
was it
I'm
5
never.
minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm never doing this again. It was like, no, I like this.
Did you have it prepared, or you just kind of like ad lib some shit?
I had notes.
Yeah.
And I had been doing sketch, so I was used to like writing jokes, but not like stand up jokes.
Yeah.
So I was still trying to figure that out. But like I could, talk for 5 minutes about some different ideas I had. Because the thing when you do sketch, you are often kind of pitching your sketch to the room, which kind of is like stand up because you have to kind of just explain why it's funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Do you still do sketch?
No, I don't do sketching. I'm not like in like a sketch group. Sketch is hard. It's hard to. I mean, it's like a production. Like you do production. Like
It
it's
is.
like,
Yeah.
It's like you have to really, really either pay people well or people got to really commit to the group.
We just want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just started this. A buddy of ours just started like a whole sketch group around Jersey.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna start helping him out, and like we all like had a little writer's room of ideas.
Nice.
And I mean, right now it's what, January 27th. So by the time this airs, it'll probably be like February or something like that. By the time this is all cut and ready. But yeah, hopefully by then, like we can have something shot. But yeah, it's a lot of writer's room. Like we're just trying to like beat one another of like what's funnier. Like it's almost like it's not competitive in a malicious way, but it's also just like I want mine to win.
Right. Of course, you want your joke to land.
Yeah.
You don't. It's embarrassing when it eats dick. It sucks.
It is. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's like bombing, dude.
Yeah, but even worse because it's your friends. It's
is,
intimate. At least when it's strangers, you can go, man, fuck y'all.
It also sucks worse when you're like, when they're your friends but also comedians, and you're just like, you can't give me a pity one.
Right? No,
it's like,
they
no,
won't.
No, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
That's rough, dude. But it's fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
fun.
I'm looking forward to shooting these sketches. There's a lot of great ideas, but fucking, you should come do some sketches.
I'd be down. Yeah, let me know.
We can do our own sketch group.
I'd be down.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, whatever. I'm always down to shoot some stuff.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's how I got into comedy. Grandma's basement in Boston. Started in sketch and then went to do stand up. And I also did improv. I was in the improv group in Boston, which I was in the Improv Boston National Touring Company. And actually, the theater, Improv Boston Theater, just had their last show ever. Like they shut down recently. So shout out to them. But
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Boston Improv. Yeah.
Boston Improv. But not like 10 years ago when I was there, I was in their touring company. And that was fun. That was like the first time I actually got paid to do comedy, which was sick. It was like, oh, this is cool. Like,
that feels good when someone puts money in your hand. It's like, oh shit, I just had a great time.
Yes.
And someone gave me money for it.
Yes.
That's a cool feeling. Actually, I saved like my first bit of cash that I got. I'm gonna save these.
Really?
I'm gonna save. It was like $60.
Nice.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
And it is great. And then like every little, I still like when I get paid, I don't touch the comedy money.
Really?
Yeah.
That's smart.
I still want to cherish it.
That's smart.
I want to cherish it until I get like
a big old check.
like a big old fucking check.
Right.
Yeah.
One day. Yeah.
But I have an outline of these podcasts. I've been doing research with like all the other comedy podcasts.
Yeah.
So I have this list here of things that I find funny to talk about. Let's see. Because enough about you.
Right.
I've had enough of you.
It's enough.
So it's funny. I put down drinks at first, but then like, you have a show tonight, so obviously,
Right.
yeah.
I don't want to get wasted too
But
early.
what I want to do is we can do some topical stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I remember we were talking last night about the Golden Globes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What's our take?
Wow. You watched,
What's
obviously.
our take? I watched like the first 10 minutes.
Right. The monologue. I mean, that's the part everybody was talking
That's what
about.
everyone's talking about, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Joe Coy. I don't know Joe Coy at all.
100%. He's
And
hilarious.
I think he's
a
a funny
hilarious
guy.
comic.
Does very
he's very
well.
much established, you know.
Right. But it's wild to watch a person try to host that event and not be famous. Like that's he's famous. He has fans, but
Yeah.
like being famous is another.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like Chris Rock is famous.
Yeah. There's like A-list. It's like you can't deny
Right.
when someone walks. Like when we're at
Right.
Olive Tree and like, you know, Kevin Hart walks in there, you're just
Right.
like, okay, it's very undeniable. I'm not supposed to like look at him in the eyes,
Right.
you know. Like Joe
Not
Coy, I
supposed to look
would
at
say
him.
hi to, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll say hi to Joe Coy. I'll be like, hey Joe.
Yeah. What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up, dude? I have Filipino friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so he said he only had 10 days notice, and that's why I think he felt like
That's
some of the
rough.
jokes.
That's rough.
not rough. It's 10 minutes and it's
And
10,
with
it's 10 days.
and with writers.
and with
And with
writers.
writers.
Yeah, that's a
And with
minute a
writers.
day. That's literally one joke a day.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not
But I feel like I'd still be nervous.
of course.
Like 10
it's
days in the
nerve-wracking.
Golden Globes, like in front of like every A-lister
Right.
on Earth. And then like you have to like deliver these jokes.
But that's the thing, he cracked under the pressure.
He cracked.
It wasn't
yeah.
the jokes. The jokes
Yeah.
were solid.
Yeah.
He cracked
I
under the
didn't
pressure.
hate the jokes, to be honest. I really didn't. When I
Jokes
was
ain't that
listening to
bad.
the monologue, I was like, it's really not that bad. I feel like he might have like got in his head a little bit.
Absolutely.
Like not being because he's used to like the theater like erupting with laughter.
Yeah.
Because he's used to like his
Right,
audience, like having an
exactly.
audience that's there to see him.
Exactly.
Like these people were forced to see
Right.
him, you know, and it's got to be off-putting.
Of course. And it's also, this is the part where like, I mean, whatever. It's a Hollywood thing where like, I don't know Joe Coy at all, but I think he's the type of person to like, if he's in a room with Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie, he's damn near sucking them off.
Yeah.
So to go up there and roast them
Yeah.
is counter to everything he does.
He's like Alan.
Ellen?
Alan?
Alan?
I just saw the Barbie movie. There's, like,
Alan. Yeah.
Michael Cera.
He's the guy. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to. He wants to, schmooze and network. He doesn't
Yeah,
want to.
yeah.
I mean, if you go up and like Ricky Gervais doesn't give a fuck.
Okay. Oh,
he'll,
like that.
He'll say
Yeah.
whatever. Fuck you, Ryan
Right.
Gosling.
Like, he's just happy to be there.
right.
He's happy to be
He's
there,
happy
yeah.
to do the gig.
Yeah. Because he seemed very happy to. Like we were talking about like the big controversy. Also, it's like within like 5 seconds, he was like, the writers made me do that.
Right.
It's like,
There was writers under the bus, which was like, oh,
just ratted on him. Unless you
Yeah.
like the joke. If you like the joke, then I wrote it.
right. That was a tough one to take.
I was like,
Yeah.
man, that's a little rough.
That's a little rough.
But it was so quick. It wasn't like, he went on a rant about the writers. It was like such a like, just
Yeah.
like a 1 second thing that he did.
Yeah.
And it was like the journalists were just like, Joe Coy hates his writers.
That's
Joe,
the thing.
it
You
was-
gotta realize they're looking
That's
for
true. It's a
little
microscope.
quotes. So
Yeah.
just say what's on the teleprompter.
it. Yeah.
Don't give a fuck what they do.
Yeah.
Because they can't. The Golden Globes can't get mad at you if you say exactly what was scripted.
Exactly. Yeah. As soon as you go a little bit off script.
Yeah, that's when you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like as bad as the Chris Rock thing, but I feel like it was
That's like the level it was at, where it was like,
for
oh,
like
shit.
for like a little bit, it was
is,
like,
is his
man,
career over?
Jesus Christ! No, his career's not over.
No, he's fine.
Not at all, dude.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
He's got more bits out of this.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing is that I think he'll be fine. But his career was already at the stand-up like zenith. Like he really couldn't get bigger stand-up wise. So this would have been like a way from the level up maybe into.
Yeah.
I think he did do a movie
He
recently.
did, yeah.
Easter
He was
Sunday.
all over posters. I remember last
Yeah,
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, he's fucking blowing up. It's a
Right.
Netflix movie.
That's also crazy too. Is that like Christopher Nolan is sitting there like the biggest director in the
Dude,
world.
It was rough, dude, to watch. And the jokes weren't like mean. They weren't like that. I don't think they were like that awful. I think just
No.
the crowd was just like, we don't like this.
But
Way too serious.
that's the thing too, though.
Way too serious.
There were laughs. I was listening.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard laughs.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything like get silence.
but they zoomed into everyone who didn't. They were just like, don't zoom into whoever's laughing. Like, zoom into like Taylor Swift being.
Because they're in the back, yeah. But who
Yeah.
cares? Who
gives a
cares?
shit?
You gotta just do
Yeah.
your joke and just say it. But yeah, I think he'll be fine though. I'm sure he'll sell. I mean, I think he did a sold out
Of
arena
course.
the
Yeah,
next night. He's
100%.
fine. So
He's
shout
like,
out,
I
you
don't
know.
care.
And I go I'm on the comic side, so like shout out to Joe
Yeah,
Coy.
I'm always on the comic side,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And I remember, Michael Che put out that Instagram post, and I was like, yeah, but you're fucking right.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'll do it. It's
Of
like,
course.
of course.
I mean, but that's
a-
another thing too is I don't
that's a
think the Golden
paycheck.
Globes had enough money to get, and they were kind of coming off a scandal, so no one probably even wants to attach themselves.
Yeah. Also,
necessarily.
like, no one wanted to do it.
right.
Yeah, there was like a laundry list of people who were just like, no, I don't want to fucking.
I mean, it's
do
not
this.
fun unless
Yeah.
you're like that's your style and like you know how to kill it.
Gervais killed it.
He kills it. Amy
Yeah.
Poehler and Tina Fey kill it. They crush
did,
it.
They did. Well, they came in at a different angle. Also, like Amy Poehler and Tina Fey are just like they're A-listers themselves.
They're huge names.
They're huge themselves.
Margot Robbie's excited to see them.
Exactly.
Versus
exactly.
who is this guy?
Exactly. Also, Ricky Gervais is huge too.
He's
He's
huge.
also like an A-lister.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and also like he has that persona of just like I'm an asshole. Like you're not gonna like what you hear, but you're
Right.
gonna laugh, but you're
Right.
gonna love it.
And that's the thing, because
Yeah.
the back of the room is laughing. Like all the like production, like writer, like the people who aren't the celebrities, they're laughing.
There was laughing.
They have a
It
sense of
wasn't like a
humor.
bomb. It was just
No.
like it just wasn't like thunderous. It wasn't
Right, which you're not going to get a thunderous like ovation. I mean, do you really think Ryan Gosling's going to stand up and give you a standing ovation on
Yeah.
the burn you wrote about him?
Yeah. What did he say about it? What was the burn? What were the burns?
I don't even remember. I don't even
see,
think it was
what
that
were
much of a
these?
joke. It was like something about I can't remember honestly.
Let's see.
It wasn't that bad though.
Yeah, I remember like listening to it and be like, why is everyone freaking out?
I think it was just because you watched him have a full blown like meltdown. Like I've never seen live TV go like that.
I've
Where
also
the-
never seen someone start so happy. Like he was so happy to be there. So happy.
bro. He said
5 minutes later.
his mom had a viewing party.
Yeah. Oh
Like-
no. Oh no. That's rough, dude.
His son,
That's so
he's on the red
fucking
carpet
rough.
for us, and he goes, "I'm glad my son is here to see me live my dream." I'm like, "Oh no,
That hurts. That hurts so bad.
That's the other part. It's after the show, he starts to do
man.
press, and he has this look in his eye, like after you just eat a dick, you're like, "Oh
Dude.
shit."
Dude, I would hate that, dude. If I fucking every time I bombed on stage, like someone's out there with cameras,
Yeah,
holy shit. I'd be so
I had that happen. I was
horrified.
doing sound on this, and at the Improv, and this documentary was filming, and they were filming a girl who wasn't really known, but the documentary had other people in it who were big. I'm not gonna say who, but like it had like other big names in it, and she was kind of newer to stand up, but she's playing a sold out room at the Improv for the documentary. They're recording her,
yeah.
and she started out okay, but kind of fell off because I think she had to follow like Eliza Schlesinger or somebody.
Oh shit.
So like
That's tough.
it's tough, and she's
Yeah.
like pretty new.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes it's better to
What?
follow someone like huge,
maybe.
It depends.
I mean, not for her because it started off good and then she couldn't like finish strong.
Right.
And so you kind of get that feeling, especially when it's on tape, you want to kill.
Yeah.
And then I watched the camera guy. She goes to the back of the room and sits down after a set. The camera guy just, poop.
Oh,
I
that's
was like,
rough.
yeah, get a
It's
close
like,
up right
come
now,
on,
buddy.
bro.
This is definitely
Yeah,
the
she's gonna
time.
be thrilled about
But
it.
he's got to record.
That's his job.
Yeah.
Dude, cameraman, dude. I mean, that's what I do. Like, we're ruthless. Especially, I remember I did so much reality TV coming up, like, as my day job.
Yeah.
And it's ruthless. Like, you have to just you can't help these people. It's like don't help, just film.
Yeah,
You
just
know?
film. Don't help, just film. Yeah.
That's it. And
Yeah.
yeah, you just have to be kind of a sociopath.
I mean, it's your job. And I mean,
is.
I just wouldn't, I would be like, ugh, get this camera out of my face.
Yeah. I mean, people do that. Like, people go nuts.
Yeah.
You've seen, the people that go apeshit on paparazzi. But paparazzi are, terrible people.
That's totally different.
That's
yeah.
totally different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like someone's there with a camera while you're taking a shit. And it's just
Right.
like, hey, man,
Right.
can you not?
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to do it. And they're like, we're going to hit you.
Right.
And then it's like, well, he hit me. And then it just blows up.
You ever seen Tobey Maguire rage at paparazzi?
Who?
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, didn't he run? He tried to run him over?
He's like, you can't fucking say. He's like,
Yeah.
lost his mind.
Yeah, I'd run him over. Yeah. Like,
I mean, if a paparazzi got ran over, I wouldn't feel bad.
it depends. Yeah, dude. All those after seeing the Britney Spears doc, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you guys are pieces of shit.
You guys are pieces.
You
It's
guys
also
are- yeah.
what a life choice to make. Like
Yeah.
that's your career. Is
Just, like,
I stalk
stalk
celebrities.
people,
I'm a
yeah.
stalker.
No,
That's
it's
what I
literally,
think Justin
yeah.
Bieber said that to one of them.
Yeah.
He goes, "This is what you do. You just like stalk people."
It's crazy. But it's also like at the same time, like it does give you like that star power. Like if I ever became like super famous and like I saw a bunch of paparazzi, I'd be like, holy shit, this is dope.
Really?
But I'm sure at first.
Yeah,
At first.
maybe.
At first, I'd be like, cool.
Yeah.
But then like it would probably get super scary after like
Yeah.
I'm like going to the store.
Think about all the weird shit
And
that
there's
you're
someone
just
just,
doing
like-
when you don't know anyone's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I drive in the car and I'll just be like, I'll just pick my nose. Or whatever.
Right.
I can't do that anymore. I
Right.
can't do that. I can't like fart.
Can't
I can't
fart.
do anything.
They'll catch it on camera.
Nothing.
TMZ.
Nothing, dude. I have like a stain. It's just
Right.
like, it's gonna, yeah. Like when you get to like that fame,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Obama wore a tan suit. He can't
That's
do
right.
that.
Can't wear a tan suit.
You can't wear a tan suit. No. That was the worst thing he did, I think.
The worst thing Obama did was wear a tan suit.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's crazy. I mean, he dropped bombs on a lot of kids, but you know,
But we're always doing
it wasn't him.
Yeah,
you
we're-
know,
we're
he
always
didn't
doing
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
We're always doing it.
And what kind of suit were those kids wearing?
I think
Was it a tan suit?
it's just their skin was tan. That's
enough.
Yeah. They couldn't take it
Bomb
off.
'em.
They couldn't take the suit off.
Yeah, they can't take
Yeah.
that suit off.
That's fucked up. That's staying in.
Yeah.
It's all staying in.
It's all staying in.
Holy
Don't cut
shit.
nothing.
Nothing. So
Yeah.
another event I want to talk about was the Mark Norman thing.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
The fucking the bomb threat.
Shout out to Mark Norman.
Shout out to Mark Norman, dude. That was
Real
fucking
great comic.
Yeah, dude. Like I was like, he's not gonna die, is he?
It looked like it.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah.
And so what is it? It's Donald Glover.
That's what it seems like. It's like
Is that what
a
it is?
promo for Mr. and Mrs. Smith at Donald Glover's show.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is that was not good promo. That just terrified a room full of people.
Yeah.
And everybody online is confused.
Yeah.
It's like there is such a thing as bad publicity.
It is like not just because someone's talking about you doesn't mean it's good. Because I don't
Right.
get it.
Right.
And then like I saw the Tyra Banks thing. Did you see it? Someone sent me a link today,
I kind of want to see.
and it's like it's these furries.
Why are you bothering Tyra Banks? Let her just watch the game.
I don't know. It was like kind of funny. Let's see, Tyra Banks furries. My internet search is gonna be weird after this. My algorithm's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be like cool
It's gonna be like, oh, so that's what he likes now.
furries. Now I know.
Yeah, he's spiraling. Let's see. Tyra Banks attacked by furries courtside at Knicks Nets NBA game.
What year was this?
This is like a few days ago.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So they're just like doing it.
They're
What
just
is
like doing
this?
it. The first thing is, and Tyra Banks terrorized.
Yeah, but
By
that's
furries.
not a funny prank. Not when someone's terrorized.
Yeah.
I don't want someone to like actually think they're gonna die.
So check that out.
Except for that jackass prank where they made the guy the terror taxi. Have you seen that?
Which one?
They made the guy get in the back of the taxi cab in the trunk.
Oh,
It's okay.
I don't remember that one. But are you seeing that?
Yes.
Banks terrorized by a couple of furries at an NBA game.
What is it, E News?
It's E News, and there's just two furries that are sitting on either side of Tyra Banks. And at first she's playing along because she's trying to be nice, but after a
Yeah.
while it's like,
When I cut this, I'll put a clip of it in.
okay,
So you guys can watch.
see
You guys
it.
can see what's
It's
going
just
on.
two furries. They're dressed like wolves.
They're like My Little Ponies.
Yeah.
Kind of. They're just like
Well-
tie-dye furries.
Also, this is just
But
so
they, like,
bizarre.
boxes?
It's so weird. She's by
I don't get it.
herself, and they're just like,
Hold on one second.
see, I wouldn't even do this.
At one moment, you can even see her say what appears to be, "This is crazy." You know what? Go with it. So why were there furries seated courtside next to Tyra in the first place? And why were they in a fighting match?
Yeah. So that's essentially like.
Yeah,
That's what
That's
happened.
weird.
It's weird.
It's not even funny enough to be that weird.
That's what it is. Yeah. It's not like. It's not fucked up enough.
yeah.
And it's not like playful enough.
It's just not a good prank.
It's just odd.
It's just a weird prank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the art of a good prank, like Jackass, those guys knew how to pull pranks.
Well,
they were
because they went over
brilliant.
the top.
brilliant.
Went
But,
over the top.
but it's not even
They-
about
they didn't
over
hurt
the
anybody.
top. But if you hurt someone, it's like
They hurt themselves.
deserved.
Yeah.
Like that person.
They
earned
hurt
it.
each other.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't harm like you were talking about on
Yeah.
the way here, like someone was got their headphone
On
cords.
TikTok, some guy goes up
Yeah.
to some guy with corded headphones, like old school style, and he just takes some scissors and just cuts them. And dude's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's a prank, bro. It's
You
a
get your ass
prank."
beat for that.
It's like,
yeah.
I mean, the
Like,
dude was
that's-
like trying to like call the police or like
That's
get
not a
security.
prank, bro.
Like,
That's not a prank. That's
not a
like
prank.
you get your ass kicked for that shit.
but also just
Yeah.
what is the? It's like anything for content, really. Like,
Yeah.
that's what we'll do.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anything for content.
It's like the fucking the TikTok era has just like made people like lose their shit.
It has.
Have you seen like rage bait videos?
No.
It's just like it could be anything, and it's just like it's staged, right? Like someone will make like food out of nonsense.
Oh, I've
and
seen
they'll
those
just, like,
stupid
eat it,
food.
and it'll be like a million viewers because like this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can't mix
Right.
bouillon cubes with soup or with fucking whatever the fuck they do.
Right.
I can't cook, but it's everyone wants to like get a piece of the action. They don't even care what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look what I'm doing.
I mean, I just think it's. I don't know. I just feel like it's like you got to have some type of standard for what you're doing. Like it's like because like I used to talking about past comedy jobs. I used to be a children's party clown.
What?
Yeah, for
That's
real.
news to me.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you saved it for this.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking about it. Here.
I'd
That's
go
cool.
I'd go as a clown. I'd go as Elmo, or I'd go as Spider-Man. And
You've always been a performer.
I've always been a performer.
Nice.
Yeah.
for you.
And that job sucked. But it's like, you don't want to feel like you're a clown. Like you'll do anything for likes or attention.
I mean, we are though kind of like jesters by trade,
Right.
right?
But there's a difference between I think comedian
Being
and
a
clown.
literal clown.
Yes.
Like clowns are like the bottom of the entertainment.
A clown will do anything. Drop his pants,
I
pie
don't
in the
wanna-
face, fart, to get a laugh.
I don't want to piss off the clown community.
Right.
I feel like
Come at
they're-
us.
I feel like they're the most horrifying of communities.
Come at us, zippy pants,
Oh,
and
fuck.
bozo, and pumpernickel, whatever your stupid clown names are.
My address is.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be a clown. It's tough work, but it is like, I think you're.
How long were you clowning around?
Oh, probably less than 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you get that job? Is that like Craigslist or
Craigslist.
Craigslist?
Yeah.
How much does it
In
pay?
LA.
How much did it pay?
Like nothing. It was like $50 to $75.
Like each time.
gig,
How
yeah.
much was? How long was it? Each gig? Like a few hours.
An hour.
An hour.
sometimes.
That's not bad.
Not
All,
bad.
all like kids' birthday parties, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. And
I had a clown when I was in 4th grade.
oh really?
My mom got us like a clown,
Mm-hmm.
and he just did magic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I remember one girl was just like she left.
Really?
She had to leave.
She's too scared.
She's scared of clowns, and I was like, I don't get it. They're just like silly people with
right.
makeup.
Makeup.
Yeah, as apparently it's a pretty big phobia for some people.
I never had a kid be scared of me, but
Yeah.
I did have I think it was one time I was dressed up as Elmo, and the adults were making fun of how shitty my costume was.
So were you given the costumes by the company?
yeah.
How big of a company is it?
One
Were there-
lady.
Were there like were just one? Just one fucking lady that just
One
makes
lady.
these fucking things.
Yeah, and I think she was even because I told her I would learn how to walk on stilts to get the job. No, I think I did one stilt gig and I was so terrible. I did it with her too.
That's scary. That would scare me to go on stilts.
It was scary,
It's
but
a long fall.
I mean, yeah, it was a long fall, but it was also just it was. I mean, if you could do it, I'm sure it would be an easy way to make money because it was I think the stilt gig paid $125 an hour.
Right.
So it was
When you average it out, it's like not bad.
right if you're good at stilts.
If you get like enough, right?
yeah.
Because I've seen, I was at the U.S. Open doing this documentary, and there's just like this tennis person on stilts with like
Really.
all sorts of almost like New Orleans, Mardi Gras type stuff. And what the fuck are you doing at the U.S. Open? Like, why are you here?
Right.
Yeah. But it just looks hard to me every time someone does stilts.
It is hard. It is hard. I even had down the circus stilts. I had the painter stilts, the ones that are with a full rectangle, you see painters wear, when they're if you go to
You're
Home
giving me
Depot.
too much credit for how much I know about stilts. Yeah.
If you go to Home Depot and you go to
Yeah.
the paint section, they'll have painter stilts. They're like very rectangular, very bulky.
So you can just like you don't have to keep getting on a different ladder. You can just like walk around
Right,
and just
yeah.
like paint something high.
It's
That
not like
makes
the kind that's
sense.
just like a peg where it's like here's like a
Yeah.
little circle and you gotta walk on that.
Dude, that might help me with my lighting. Actually, I didn't know that existed.
They do exist.
That would be a cool
They're a
thing.
little hard. I mean, you got to strap in though.
I'm gonna
and,
buy
like,
them.
Be in them.
I love strapping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strap in, strap on.
Strap,
You know what's up.
pegging.
Bagging.
Pegging's a thing.
Yes.
So you have a hard out. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. So we're still doing good on time,
Yeah, we're good.
but I want to. What else do I have here?
What
I
else
have.
we talk about?
We do. Yeah, we can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
But I have one thing I wanted to try. This is
Okay.
episode 2,
Yeah.
and I want to ask ChatGPT
Okay.
questions.
Can I ask a question? How was Lacey Bear pretty in person?
She was gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, she's
I
beautiful.
bet.
Oh, she's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Lacey Bear
bet.
is a 10.
Yeah.
So was Danica McKellen.
Really?
She was actually
She's like a genius.
she's a fucking mathematician
Yeah.
genius, very much. And
Yeah.
she was actually the nicest one.
Oh, really?
She was super nice. She actually like had a conversation. She
That's
talked.
nice.
Yeah, she. Not to say that Lacey Chabert
Lacey Chabert
wasn't
was a
decent, but like her line was so fucking long. She was
Right,
like,
right. She had to get through these people.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Right.
let's see. So, okay, well, how can I help you today? Let's see. Oh yeah. So, what's the most? Let's see. What did I ask it last time? Ridiculous questions. Enter. Ridiculous interview questions. I should have like written this down before,
Mm-hmm.
and then just had it.
But now we got this nice, fun interlude.
Examples. Yeah. Fill
The
the
best
air, man.
podcasts have moments of silence.
They don't. They don't. I'm gonna fill this in with like Looney Tunes or.
Where's the
like,
button? There.
there we go. Let's see.
There it is.
I can just like cut it. Also,
Yeah.
that's the cool part about this. I can just like.
Right.
I'll cut the silence out.
I say leave it in. This is what the people want to hear. They want to hear that raw, uncut podcast.
All right, let's see. No, these okay. Random. Make the questions
Okay.
weirder.
So in case you're wondering, AI will not be taking our podcast jobs yet.
If your pet parrot could suddenly speak 3 languages fluently, this is stupid. I'm so mad right now.
Yeah, just throw it out there. Let's see what it's got.
Let's see. All right, let's talk about it. If your pet parrot could suddenly speak 3 languages fluently, which languages would you want it to master?
Okay. So my pet parrot can speak 3 languages fluently.
Which ones would you want him or her?
Or her.
They.
They.
Do they care?
My non-binary parrot
Non-binary parrot.
doesn't subscribe to gender.
No.
Fuck. I mean, I feel like English because I want to be able to talk to my parrot.
Right.
How
So
crazy would that
that's
be
not-
if your
so-
parrot spoke 3 languages and you don't
Right.
speak any of them?
So that's number 1.
English has to
So that'd be
one
like
of
the top
Right.
tier language.
Right.
Yeah.
them. Fuck. Okay, but now I kind of want something like cool to like
Right.
impress people.
Spice it up. Yeah.
Spice it up. Gotta
Yeah.
impress people.
We also have to think of like the political landscape. Like, what if China wins? They should probably know Mandarin.
Right. Like I don't speak Mandarin, but my parrot does.
Yeah. It could just always be with you.
Yeah. Yeah. What if it's saying some shit about Xi Jinping though?
We're gonna bleep that.
But I'm saying, what if the parrot does?
No, I don't know. I mean, what if he says something about like the Prophet Muhammad? Yeah,
In
shit.
Mandarin?
Yeah, man. And Mandarin.
He might be okay
Yeah.
if he says it in whatever language. That would. I mean, it's a lot of people.
We can say the Prophet Muhammad. We just can't show the image.
He can't
right?
draw a
We
picture.
just can't
of him.
draw a picture.
He can say the name. He
You
can't.
can
draw a
say the
picture.
name. He can draw a picture.
Right.
So what
he's
if
fine.
what if a parrot could like draw a picture?
of the Prophet Muhammad?
Yeah.
That parrot is fucked.
Yeah. That's all he draws. All the parrot draws is pictures of the Prophet Muhammad.
I trained my parrot to only draw pictures of the Prophet Muhammad. Oh my god! You're like, it's not me. I don't know.
This is a fucking parrot. I don't know what to do.
I don't know where he got it from.
Dude. Oh man, that parrot would get fucking
Yeah.
9/11.
You know what?
so
Not a
quick.
parrot. If we're doing that, we're gonna let a
Yeah.
gorilla do it. So it's like, okay, try and fuck up a gorilla, guys.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They'll fucking Harambe him. They'll find a way.
Oh, Harambe him.
They'll Harambe
But I'm saying
it.
that
Yeah.
gorilla stands a good chance. If it's
Yeah.
like a one-on-one with a terrorist
I
who's
feel like
upset.
a bird stands a better chance. It could fly away. Yeah.
That's true.
You know?
But they'll find it.
They'll
It's
find
got to
it.
land sometime.
All right, so how about this question? What's the best animal to get away with drawing the Prophet Muhammad?
To draw a picture of the Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's got to win the fight.
He's got to win the fight.
How many is terrorists offensive?
Is terrorist
Well, I think we
offensive?
can assume these are terrorists who are upset that we're drawing.
It's like,
the picture.
yeah,
These
yeah,
are not
yeah.
normal Muslims. Or
Right. I feel like they would be
Arab-
offended too.
Would they be offended?
I have no idea.
Maybe
I don't know anything. I don't know enough about their religion.
I mean, they might be offended, but we're talking about they want to physically attack this animal.
yeah,
They want to kill this
They
animal.
want to kill the animal, but they can't.
But they can?
They can't.
They can't.
They can't.
Right. We want to try and pick an animal that won't be able to,
Yeah.
that will be able to defend itself. I mean, I'm going silverback gorilla.
Silverback gorilla.
Try and fuck up a silverback gorilla.
With a gun, you can. I'm thinking like,
Okay,
what if you train like an ant
An ant?
to like draw like, 'cause
Okay.
you can't find it.
I mean, just squash it.
Right.
It's dead. Okay, it's got to be something. Hold on.
Maybe this is a bad question.
No, this is a good question.
It's a good question.
Which animal would get away with drawing the Prophet Muhammad?
Yeah. Maybe something cute.
What about something like this would be what if it was a bald eagle? Then it's
Right.
like, if you kill this bald eagle, we're going to war.
You're killing America.
We're going to war.
Yeah.
You sure you want to not just let this one
Yeah.
go?
I mean, South Park did it. They didn't die.
They didn't die.
No. But Comedy Central did ban the episode.
And I think, it's not on.
Yeah, you can't even find it.
Can't really find
You
it.
can't find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the YouTube, you can dark web it.
You can dark web it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids, don't Google that.
It's on Reddit, unless you want to.
Right, unless you
you know.
want to. Yeah.
Let me get this podcast shut down before it even
Right.
airs. Yeah.
Right.
So what do you think of religion?
What do you think of religion? What do you think? The three major religions.
Let's
rank
ask
'em.
like the really tough questions here.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go bald eagle.
Bald eagle.
Bald eagle. Yeah, because it's
Religion?
like that bald eagle knows people with nukes. He's ready
Yeah,
to go. If
right.
you guys want to fuck around,
Right.
maybe we'll just let this picture go.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah. What if Biden just started drawing?
Joe Biden tomorrow started drawing. Wow, that
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah.
That would cause World War III. I think
Would
we'd
it?
go to war.
Yeah. If he was just like, look what I drew, guys.
But he didn't know.
He didn't
was
know.
like,
He just like his last circuit blew.
just drew a picture. Look at this guy. My friend Muhammad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's just my friend.
Yeah.
And then everyone would just be like, ah. I mean, what if that was the question in the presidential debate between Trump and Biden? It was all right. Who could draw
Who could draw it best?
Who could draw it best? Go.
Do I have a pen and paper?
Are you gonna do it now?
Oh man.
What if it's a really good picture?
What if it's What if it's
What if it's like an incredible picture?
what if it's like a tribute? You know?
That's a good question.
Right.
Which artist who's such a good drawer that people like? Okay, if Leonardo da Vinci drew
Yeah.
a picture of the Prophet Muhammad, would anyone be upset? He came back from the dead,
Right.
and just painted a fucking masterpiece of the Prophet Muhammad. Would anyone be upset?
I don't know. Like, and everybody knew he did it.
Yeah.
Right.
Or Michelangelo?
Michelangelo. There's anyone like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, people get pretty mad at shit. Also, like no one would believe that he just came back from the dead. They'd be like someone dressed up like a 15th century Italian man. And
But
just
if he
started drawing.
did, I don't think there's any artist alive today who's so famous that they could draw. I mean, Banksy? Banksy would do it.
Oh, Banksy would totally do it. Has
Banksy
he
would
done
do it. I don't think he has. You don't want that smoke.
You should do it. Try finding him.
Yeah, bro. Try finding him.
It's like find me, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm Banksy.
Right. Ooh, that
That's
would.
it. Maybe it's not an animal. Maybe it's like if Banksy drew
Banksy drew the
the
picture
Prophet Muhammad,
of the Prophet Muhammad.
he'd get away with it.
He probably would get away.
That'd be a dope ass picture too.
It would be a dope picture.
It'd be a super dope picture.
Yeah.
Where would he draw it? In Mecca? On the side of the cube?
That'd be a bad place.
That'd be a bad place.
Yeah, you may want to
That'd be a bad
go
place.
to like Wisconsin or somewhere.
I'm gonna get a lot of fucked up comments out of this one.
You think so?
Maybe. I hope so. If someone's
yeah.
talking about you.
Right. That's good.
If you
right.
get if you get a death
As
threat-
we established earlier, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
No, I thought we established the opposite, but I'm pretty sure we established the opposite earlier. But yeah, fuck it. If you get death
I got
threats, what?
Lacey Chabert. No one's harming Lacey Chabert.
That's true.
If she could draw
Yeah.
a picture of the Prophet Muhammad, no
That's
one's
true.
doing nothing.
Yeah,
She gets away with
She's
it.
a treasure.
She's a treasure. National
Yeah.
treasure.
Who
She
is-
just blinked those beautiful
I don't-
brown eyes.
I don't think she's a national treasure, but but she's definitely like
I spent $50 on this. She's not a national treasure.
She was.
Come on.
All right, you're right.
Come
You're
on.
right.
Don't
You're right.
downplay it. Look at her.
In my heart, she is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would definitely let her get away with that.
Don't worry about it being sticky.
I mean, I would expect nothing less.
So yeah, so I guess the answer from the question that this led to was who can draw the Prophet Muhammad. I feel like that's a win.
Lacey Chabert.
No, the chat.
Oh, the ChatGPT. Yeah,
It
ask
took us.
ChatGPT who could draw the picture.
It took us somewhere good. Okay, let's see.
Would ChatGPT do it? No.
I don't think I don't have.
You don't have the image
I don't have
one?
the one with the image one. No, that's like a Mid-Journey.
Oh, okay.
That's mid. I should buy it.
I kind of curious what it would
Let's see.
do.
I'm gonna start having like a laptop here to like do like because a lot of
Yeah.
podcasts have those. Let's see who is
There's
allowed
a dog barking. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
to
I think
draw.
you heard us
That's-
talking about the Prophet
that's my
Muhammad.
neighbor's
and
dog.
He is very upset because he's a Muslim dog.
She is not a Muslim
she
dog.
is
She's
not a
actually,
Muslim.
I think she's like a Trump dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So she's like, draw that picture.
Let's see who's allowed to draw the Prophet Muhammad. Depictions of the Prophet Muhammad are considered highly sensitive in Islam, and many Muslims find it offensive. Islam, yeah, but who can draw it?
No one.
It is advised to avoid drawing or depicting the Prophet Muhammad to maintain sensitivity to religious sentiments.
Okay. To be fair, we have drawn 0 pictures of the Prophet
We
Muhammad.
have not drawn one ever
Never.
in our lives.
We didn't do it at all.
Yeah, don't even think about what he or she looks like. He looks like. They look like
He's a he.
he, right?
He's a he.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Back then, women weren't allowed to be prophets.
I don't think they are still. So I don't think they're allowed to do anything still. They're over there. I think I think in Saudi Arabia, like a few years ago, they were just finally allowed to
Drive?
drive.
That's true.
Did they take it away?
I don't know.
I don't know if I made that up, but I
have
feel
no
like
idea.
it's like, hey,
If you're a woman in Saudi Arabia, let us know.
they can't-
Contact your male caregiver and tell him to contact us.
Yeah.
Tell us if you're allowed to drive.
Yeah. This is getting dark.
Oh, that's what you wanted.
It is kind of what I wanted. It is kind of what I wanted. It is kind of what I wanted.
We're trying to trend, baby.
We are, dude.
And if one of us blows up, this will destroy our careers.
It will, yeah. Talk about bombing. Hey. Shit.
Woo.
All right, so we got
We got it.
we got that in the can. That's gonna make some good clips.
Oh, yeah. Clip
Yeah,
it up.
that's gonna be the first clip.
Yeah, the Prophet
Yeah,
Muhammad.
The Prophet Muhammad. It's gonna be the first clip. It's like, oh, it's there. They go there.
Yeah.
They went there.
Maybe ease him in. We'll ease him in with some like Shabert talk.
We'll do the Shabert talk.
Shabert talk.
Yeah. We'll make her think that she's on the podcast.
Right.
I'll tag everyone.
Yeah, tag her.
Yeah. Come to my New Jersey apartment.
Right. Lacey, would you like to do the podcast?
Yeah.
You don't have to draw the picture of the Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah. Nobody does.
Nobody does.
Yeah. I think this is the last episode that we'll talk about the Prophet
Yeah,
Muhammad.
yeah. Too many times if you keep going back to
I
it.
feel like, yeah. Well, are we depicting it by talking about it so much?
No, this
No.
is just words. The words are allowed.
The words
It's
are allowed.
Depictions.
It's
The
depictions,
Chat
yeah.
GPT made it very clear.
Yeah. And we said nothing bad.
We said nothing bad.
Yeah.
I like the Prophet
We just
Muhammad.
acknowledged. I don't even know. Is he like the Jesus?
He's the prophet
of Islam?
of Islam. He just like came up with a bunch of good ideas, wrote them down, and people were like, "This guy's a shit."
We like this idea.
Like this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
A lot of those ideas were they're very parallel though, aren't they? Like Islam, Christianity. Like,
I think all of them. But like they're having it in different regions of the world, you know. So the guy who
they were all very like similar regions, though, right? Like it was all like
well, it's Moses, Jesus,
the
and
Middle
Muhammad.
East, right? Like it's all like like
I guess. But I mean, back
God.
then though,
Yeah.
100 miles is like you might as well be in another fucking planet.
yeah.
You know.
But it's still like a lot of religions came from like that region
Absolutely.
because like Mecca's there,
Right.
and like Bethlehem,
Israel.
is Israel. Like all these places, that's like where the big one started.
Right.
You know,
Right.
just crazy.
Yeah.
Just this is too burpy.
It's burpee.
It's burpy.
Mm.
It's burpy. But it's good. It's delicious.
good.
It's
Very good.
delicious, man. But you have a show tonight, right?
I do have a show tonight, but
it'll probably
it'll be over.
It'll
But
be over, yeah.
February 17th. And honestly, I think every third Saturday at 1&1 Bar, which is at First and First in Manhattan, Inside Jokes is performing. That's me and my co-producer Aaron McHale. We have Inside Jokes. Follow us on Instagram, Inside Jokes NYC. or follow me. This Jordan Perry.
Yeah, please follow. Plug
Yeah.
all your stuff, man.
Plugging away. I just gave it a plug.
We're at that time where it's time to plug.
Little butt plug right there.
Plug
Come and check us out.
Plug your shit, dude. So
Inside Jokes, NYC.
1 in 1 bar.
1 in 1, February 17th, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I believe Emma Willman will be performing.
I love Emma Willman.
She's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to. I mean, she might cancel.
Yeah.
You know, it's a comedy show.
Also,
People,
this might air after that.
this might air after that, so
Yeah,
she might have
yeah,
already
yeah.
performed. She might already crush it, and you missed it.
But this is every month.
This is every month, so you keep coming back.
Once a month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome, dude. I'll definitely hit up that show.
Come through.
Definitely hit up that show.
Yes. Yes.
What else you got going on?
That's it. Follow me on Instagram. This Jordan Perry. That's it.
What is it? This Jordan?
This THISJORDANPERRY. I'm this Jordan Perry, not that Jordan Perry. That's a different Jordan
And that's
Perry.
at Instagram.
That's at Instagram.
At Instagram. You have a TikTok or anything?
I do, but it's this Jordan Perry as well. But I don't even really like TikTok. I
I
hate
don't really
TikTok.
like it either. Yeah.
Too many. Yeah.
It's so saturated.
And it's just like I'll see like some chick doing like a dance,
Mhm.
and I'm like, this is like millions of views. I can't compete with this. Like
Yeah.
I got
It's
jokes.
crazy.
You know?
I started too late. Like I feel like I started
Yeah.
Instagram way, or not Instagram, TikTok way too late.
Yeah.
Way too late. I jumped on that bandwagon so fucking late.
Right.
But that's because only people told me that I had to. It's like, all right, if you're doing comedy, like you have to have a TikTok, and I was like, I refuse. And even now that I have it, doesn't really do me any good.
I think if it's detrimental to your life, then don't do the social media thing, or do it to, you know what I mean? Like have a proper relationship.
You should have. Everyone should have a YouTube, right? Everyone should have
Of
an
course.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Um,
But if it's detrimental to your life, like if it's giving you anxiety and you don't like
oh, if it's
posting,
bad for your mental health,
Yeah,
then
then
yeah,
don't-
like take a
don't
break.
take a
like,
break
or just
from
like
it.
fuck off. Yeah, that's not the only way to do it, you know.
right?
But it does help.
It
You know,
does.
it does help. You know, get the word out there. Plug the show. It'll plug this. You know,
plug this.
Plug little snippets of all these episodes that I'll shoot.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have going on? I have a show March 3rd or March 1st. That's the next show I have. That's crazy.
Right.
I got to start booking more. And
In time.
I'm going to the Grammys this weekend.
Ooh.
I'm going to the Grammys this
So
weekend.
check out the Grammys.
So by the time this airs, it'll already have happened, and I'll
Right.
probably have some stories
Right.
whenever I shoot another episode of this. But,
Right.
I'm
You know who's hosting the Grammys? Joe Coy. I'm kidding. Wouldn't it be funny? He got back in there.
Well, they'll save money.
Yeah, he'll come real cheap.
He'll come real cheap. Oh man, you think he'd do it? He wouldn't do it.
Honestly, I would love to do it if I was him. I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah.
it.
Come on back out there.
Round 2,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, we back.
I didn't hear no bell.
Right,
Yo.
yeah. I didn't hear no bell. That's hilarious.
Holy shit, man. But yeah, that should be fun. When I come back, I'll have some stories.
Yeah.
I'll be in LA. Hopefully I can get up there somewhere. Even if it's just mics, I just want to go into those clubs, like
Yeah,
start
yeah.
performing, out
I told you my
west.
boy works at
You
the
did.
store. So
You
yeah,
did.
hit him up.
You did,
He might be
man.
able to
I'm gonna
help you
send
out.
some tapes over out west,
Yeah.
and this definitely won't air after that. But I'm sure I had a good time.
Yeah.
Or maybe I died there.
Maybe.
maybe.
Stay tuned to find out.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we have a heart out
We
to
do.
get you over to Brooklyn.
You got to get to Brooklyn.
You got to get to Brooklyn. Is there anything that we missed? Anything that you wanted to talk about?
I think we covered everything.
Right. I think once we got like on a roll with the Prophet Muhammad,
Yeah.
I think that's
We did. We got on a roll
yeah.
there.
I think that's where we peaked.
The Lacey Chabert. I mean, I keep looking at Lacey Chabert.
Lacey
and
Chabert.
It's distracting.
Yeah,
She's distractingly
Yeah.
beautiful in
Make
that
sure
photo.
make sure that doesn't disappear.
If I steal your Lacey Chabert.
I do love. I don't have many autographs. I have like one Yankee player.
Mm-hmm. Is that Joe DiMaggio?
It is not Joe DiMaggio. It's someone else.
Okay.
And I'm a shitty fan. I'm a shitty sports fan. I love sports. Who's playing tonight? The Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And Ravens,
I don't know. I
think?
just said him.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know who that is. One of my ex-girlfriends, and she's a good friend of mine, so she got that autograph for me.
That's nice.
Old Yankee player, and he's deceased now.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't deceased when he wrote the autograph.
Oh, wow.
Obviously.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want to have like a collection of like autograph stuff. So
That's
like,
cool.
don't steal the Lacey Chabert and don't come on it. Or if you come on it, like just come on the glass. Don't come on the actual image.
No, I would never. I would never defile.
Don't defile.
I would never do that
my
to Lacey
stuff.
Chabert.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'd come on your stuff.
You'd come on
I
my
just
stuff.
wouldn't do that to Lacey Chabert.
That's like fucking what was that movie? This is the end.
Yes. Yeah. I'll come where I want.
Danny McBride. Yeah, I'll come on your stuff.
I'll come everywhere. I'll come where I fucking want to.
Come all over the place. Well, on that note,
Yes.
I think that was that's a good sign off. I'll make it.
That's a good message.
some-
Come everywhere, please.
Come everywhere, please, and cut.
That's it. Cut.
Is it a cut?
Cut.
Where am I? Yep, there I go. Look at me tooling around.
Manny tools around.
This is not a home improvement podcast.